The Backrooms, a level beneath your mind. Person of interest, Eden G. Previous name, Eden G. Meg title, Head Field Researcher. Last confirmed location, Heaven. Image caption, the only confirmed image of Eden since she went missing. Note the strange orbs and her new form. Description: Eden G was a former head field researcher of the Meg and a close friend of former senior archivist E. Isle. Eden was last heard from in a call with Overseer B, which is logged on this database entry. Eden was a light-skinned woman of Japanese-American descent. All pictures of her that were taken before her trip to Heaven have since been lost, so her exact details are only documented through written reports. She had short pink hair and would often be seen wearing traditional clothing and hairstyles. She was an entity expert and even learned how to communicate with certain peaceful entities after intense study. She was promoted to head field researcher after teaching multiple facelings how to use sign language, which she was greatly congratulated for. If not on a mission, she would spend most of her spare time studying in the Cygnus archive. Eden was one of the main field mission leaders. She would often lead missions focused on entity documentation. She always had a specific philosophy and personality that made her feel trusted by the entities she studied. While many see entities as monsters, Eden always looked at them as her equal, even the dangerous murder monsters of the Backrooms. She resided on level 11 before her trip to Heaven. She would often be seen going on research missions with E. Isle, and would spend lots of time with here outside of missions as well. A log is attached below of Eden's final documented communication with the Meg. Last known call with Eden. Log redacted. Begin call log. This log documents the final conversation that Eden had with any known Meg operative. Eden. Hello? Overseer B. Eden? This is Overseer B. We need to talk. Eden. What's wrong? Overseer B. She pauses and takes a very deep, shaky breath. Isle's gone, Eden. Eden. I'm aware. Z went on that trip to paradise, was it? Overseer B. Yeah, Z did. And we have reason to believe that it was her last mission. Eden. What? Overseer B. Me and the other overseers have been trying to contact here, but we haven't been able to. Z told us if Z didn't contact us within a week, that Z wasn't coming back. Eden. Eden pauses. I don't know what kind of sick joke this is. Overseer B. I wish it was, but it's not. It's been almost 2 weeks, and Isle hasn't come back. Meg policies to declare here dead. Eden. No. No. Eden begins to sob uncontrollably. Overseer B. I'm sorry. Everyone is just as upset as you are. Eden. No, I don't care what the policy is. Send every single field researcher we have. We can't just leave here to die like that. Overseer B. Z was a friend of mine too, but we, the Meg, can't lose more people. We've already lost enough. Just go to the snack rooms, have a drink. Eden. No, I'm not drinking this one away. If you truly cared about here, you would exhaust every possible resource until we found here. Overseer B. Eden, we just lost Isle. If we lost another, we won't lose another. Everyone from the Meg is upset, but that does not give an excuse to sacrifice more lives because of the loss of one. Eden. And you did so well at making sure that the first loss didn't happen. I guess since you're more concerned with your own duties, I'll take care of the situation myself. Don't pull your "it's too dangerous" crap. You couldn't keep me from going if you tried. Overseer B. Eden, wait! The call was abruptly cut off by Eden. This was the last documented report of Eden before her trip to 404. No further information has been found. After this call, Overseer B spent countless days and research teams searching as many levels as possible looking for Eden. These efforts proved fruitless. Eden has since been declared dead. Input Administrator Credentials. Welcome, Overseer. This is Overseer B with extremely important news. Eden and Isle may not be dead. We recently received a message from Eden's phone with this picture. It also came with a message encrypted in Morse code. The Morse code translates to "Isle is alive." No further information was supplied. I attempted to ask the sender for more information about what the message meant, but the sender never responded. I have no idea what any of it means. I hope to God Isle isn't stuck on 404. The thought that it caused such a fate is too... Regardless, until we are 100% certain that this information is true, it must remain private. The fate and whereabouts of Eden are unknown. She is currently presumed dead. This is a heavy loss for the Meg, but no further attempts to locate her missing body will be attempted. She has officially been declared KIA. Input Administrator Credentials. Welcome, Overseer. Stretch, Andrew, this message is for Overseer eyes only. We have absolutely no idea what is going on with Eden or where she is. She's not dead, I think, but she's definitely not the Eden we once knew. She seems to be able to, warp the reality of her body now. I just can't describe it. We can't let the public know that. The Meg is supposed to have answers, not questions. This whole thing with Isle and Eden has been full of question after question. We just have to get this article out to suppress the rumors. Too many people have been asking what happened to the one that taught facelings to speak. From what we saw, Eden seems to be able to change her appearance by some unknown means. We even caught a picture of the occurrence. She just approached the person, grabbed their backpack, and before we knew it, she became them. I don't know what happened, but this information is too important to be left public. The last thing we need is panic. She, how do I describe this, fed off of their energy. We heard her whispering something about memories and nostalgia. What did that place do to her? That was definitely Eden. It just wasn't the Eden I know. What was I thinking? This is my fault. I should have never let them go there. I've been able to scrounge a few of her possible identities together for us to look at, but I'm not sure about any of it. I'm not even sure if these people are the same person or not. Some could be Eden. All of them could be Eden. None of them could be Eden. I just don't know, but it's the best we have for right now. Identity File 1. Possible Identity 1. Image caption. Possible Identity of Eden, captured on level 5. Gender. Male. Hair color. Dirty blonde. Eye color. Brown. Presumed age range. 21 to 30. Last reported location. Level 5. The first possible sighting of Eden was captured on Level 5, 1 week after the Level 11 incident. Personnel from the originals reported seeing this person holding multiple memory jars while walking through the hotel. They also reported a slight visual distortion wherever the individual walked. After this report, the Meg quickly went to Level 5 to try to capture this figure for questioning. The agents reported the mission as unsuccessful, as the individual was able to elude them by no-clipping through multiple walls on the first try. The agents present on the scene were interviewed by Meg higher-ups for more information. One agent reports the individual whispering, "What is a god if they don't have followers?" The identity of this god is believed to be Nostalgia Gaius. The subject is not confirmed to be Eden, but is strongly believed to possibly be one of her identities. This individual was able to elude the Meg agents after a 3-minute chase and has not been seen since this encounter. Identity File 2. Possible Identity 2. Image caption. Possible Identity of Eden. Captured on Level 10. Gender. Unknown. Hair color. Brown. Eye color. Brown. Presumed age range. 6 to 13. Last reported location. Level 10. Another possible identity of Eden was spotted 1 week after the Level 5 sighting on the wheat fields of Level 10. The Meg was in the middle of conducting a field research mission to attempt exploration beyond the main path. In the middle of this mission, a small child of seemingly Middle Eastern descent approached the group of agents. Images of the child were captured by the body camera which was being used by one of the agents for the exploration mission. The agents attempted to interact with the child, but the child did not respond to any sort of stimuli. It only stared at the agents blankly. The agents proceeded to continue the exploration mission while the child followed them. After about 30 minutes, the child finally spoke. In later interviews, the agents only described the voice as otherworldly. The child spoke softly and only said, "I know what happened." The agents turned and attempted to ask the child what it meant. It ignored the question and only responded with, "Tell Kat that she caused this." After this, the child turned around and left the agents behind. They attempted to follow it, only to see that it had disappeared. What? No, I didn't do this. Isle and Eden's deaths weren't my fault. No, Identity File 3. Possible Identity 3. Image caption. Picture of Eden, spotted on level 100. Gender. Possibly female. Hair color. Gray. Eye color. Blue. Presumed age range. 40 to 62. Last reported location. Level 100. The last possible identity of Eden was spotted on the beaches of level 100 by a wanderer who reported the strange event to the Meg. As of writing this, no more identities of Eden have been recorded. The wanderer reported that during an exploration of level 100, they noticed an older woman sitting on a bench. She was completely dormant and wasn't even breathing. The wanderer took a picture of the woman for the Meg. She reacted to this with only a single blink, and then reverted to her dormant state. The wanderer attempted to interact with her, thinking she was dead, but she wouldn't respond to any sort of stimuli. No blinking, no breathing, nothing. The wanderer didn't even feel a pulse. The wanderer stated in interviews that they spent 10 minutes trying to get the woman to respond, but were unsuccessful. Right as they were about to leave her on the bench, the woman looked up at them. The wanderer, like in encounter number 2, could only describe her voice as ethereal and otherworldly. The woman looked up at the wanderer, still not blinking or breathing, and spoke softly. "Do you remember waking up on the morning of December 25th? Do you remember the feeling of running into the living room to see piles of presents and candy? Do you remember the beautiful glowing lights that showed Mr. Claus to your home? Do you remember when you and your dear friend would open the gifts? Do you remember? What? Do you feel the nostalgia? Do you feel the memories? Eden, stop this madness. She requires more. No. What? Who put this here? We only have 3 identities. How did this error 404? Identity file number 4. Possible identity. True. Image caption. Do you see what you did to me, Kat? Hello, Kat. I see you finally wrote that article on me. Click to expand message. Eden. What happened to you? Kat, you naive, selfish imbecile. You know exactly what happened. You know what you did. I tried to tell you that we found your body. I tried to tell you Z was gone, but you still went to 404. Why? Why? Kat, I already showed you what happened to Isle. I even showed you a picture of here. That body was not Isle. It was merely the consequence of allowing her to enter heaven without permission. Yet after all that, you have the audacity to act as if you are in the right. Wait. That picture was Isle? I already told you Z was alive. You have damned here to an eternity of suffering. You allowed here to step too close to a god. Because of that, Z is paying the consequences of your actions. No. That's impossible. I saw your body. I held it in my hands. How could Z possibly be alive? There's your mistake, Cat. There is a god here, and she wants us dead. The portion of her that is Isle is what prevents her sorrow from affecting us. The body of Isle was not Isle herself, rather the ghost of the god you allowed here to approach. Now Isle and her are one. But as an overseer of the most powerful group in the Backrooms, I expected more from you. You have condemned Isle to a lifetime of fragmentation, forced to forever bear the burdens of Gaia's sorrow. And you have condemned me to an eternity of following her. I must feed off nostalgia to survive. I must take the memory jars people hold so dear and consume their contents. If they say you want to understand someone, then walk a mile in their shoes. That's exactly what I'm doing. I must take their memories and make them mine, all because you allowed here to step foot into a place Z didn't belong. You have made your bed, now lie in it. But Isle did that for us. Isle chose to go there, knowing the consequences. Nobody could ever comprehend the consequences of that place. You knew that, but you still allowed it to happen. You say Z is protecting us, but at a heavy, heavy cost. A cost that no human can bear, which is why you found your body only a small portion of what Z once was. You are no friend of mine, nor hers. Eden, please! Goodbye for now, Cat. Before I leave, I just want you to remember one thing. You caused all of this. Error 404. Article has been purged. Edit access equals false. Overseer override permission equals false. Error. Error. Error.